All right, boys and girls, got another little how-to video for you. I just removed the muzzle brake on my E&L AKS-74, and let me tell you, it was a kick in the crotch. I didn't know that it was glued on, so I came out here, I put it in my my vise. If you're wondering, this is a tool that I use to grab hold of AR-15s if I'm doing any work on an AR-15. But yeah, I'm using that to hold this still. So long story short is, I mean, I pried and couldn't get the muzzle brake off of the AKS. So it's going to bring me to this video because I'm going to remove this one off of this 104. This is an E&L. So without further ado, let's get it cracking. Now, I've never taken this little booger off of here, so I don't know how it's going to come off, but it's just plastic, I reckon. Let's just get this little dude off of here first. All right. Well, that came off fairly easy, I guess. I guess there is some glue there that was holding that on. So, fortunately, this particular rifle, at least the detent pin is pretty free. On mine, it was initially stuck out, and then when I went to push it in, it was stuck in, so I had a heck of a time trying to get it out. So I did some reading online, and I read that they were glued on. So after heating this muzzle brake up, I even read that people are using torches. I recommend against that, but you know, it is what it is. So what I've got for this one is I went and got this little bitty screwdriver that I'm going to run across here, and this is the way that we would remove muzzle brakes. Now, you know, this thing threw me for a loop because let me tell you, I've removed tons and tons, probably in the hundreds of muzzle brakes on AKs, because I've been building AKs as a business for 12 years now. So kind of threw me for a loop when I just couldn't get off the front muzzle brakes. I've taken off so many real ones. So I went and got my old trusty heat gun here, and we're just gonna heat this little dude up. So the last one I took off, I got it heated up until it started to smoke, and I'm assuming what was smoking in there was the glue letting loose. Let me get a punch ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and hold that pin in with a punch or another screwdriver. Oh, I got a little screwdriver right here. So I'm going to hold that little pin in right there. While I heat this dude up. See how easy I can get this one off. For most of you hobbyists, y'all should probably have a heat gun sitting around. And if you're thinking a hairdryer would work to do this, I just don't think that's going to be plausible. Like I said, the other one I heated up. I heated up until I started seeing it kind of smoke a little bit. Now, these are not like real AK threads and direction. It is lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, whereas on a real AK, they're going to be reverse threads. If y'all found this video and you look back in my videos, you'll see my real Soviet AK-104 that I had many years ago. So I'm extremely familiar with the real variants of these weapons. Now, assuming if you're very savvy with a little butane torch or something, yeah, you could probably do it with this, but you know, this, at the end of the day, this is still just a toy. An expensive toy, but it's a toy. So I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but you're starting to see a little smoke billow out of the barrel there. And I think that's when that glue is starting to kick off. I got the fan on right now. Hope that's not messing up because these freaking mosquitoes are eating my ass alive. All right, I'm gonna give that a go and see what it does. All right, she ain't ready yet. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous, you know. What if a young kid that buys one of these weapons wants to get this muzzle brake off? I would think, man, you know, unless their dad or whatever comes into the rescue, they wouldn't get this little dude off of there. I think just that little bit of force has deformed it just a hair already. And I did that with just a screwdriver. She's cooking. Much easier than my last one I just did. They were not playing on wanting to keep this little guy on there. Be very mindful, guys. Don't go grabbing on it right away because it is hot. I promise you, I heated it up. And it actually looks like it's got a lot less glue on it than the other one. You can see it's still smoking. A lot less glue in this one than there was my other one. So what I do now is, because I've heated it up like that, come in with some penetrating oil. She's steaming. Little wire brush. Some little wire brush action going on here. Woo, she's looking good. Gosh, dog, I wish my other one came out this nice. I just tried to do some old traditional Armstrong on the other one, and it wasn't having it. All right. She's off of there now. Yep, it's still hot. .24mm threads. Now, I'm sure a host of different airsoft rifles could probably be removed the same exact way. So take this information and use it wisely. Guys, I hope this was helpful to you. I didn't notice any videos on YouTube regarding how to do it, so I said, you know what? I'm that guy. So if this helps you out, like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. Thanks, guys.